Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even ask me why my board is somehow scattered today. No, nothing. But it's a way of solving the whole issue. Like I promised, I'll tell you the third example, or we'll discuss on the third example, just like the previous ones. But this one looks somehow strange compared to the previous two examples. Now, this example uh, asks us to calculate the resultant or the values of r, or the value of r above there or below. So what we are given is just like given the following set of vectors, and the set of vectors is this: we have vertical vector only, and the angle given to us is 30 degrees, and we're asked to find the values of r, find the value of the resultant. To find the value of the resultant here is just to now think on, we cannot have the resultant r without having two set of vectors, remember, and we have only one vector. Since we have only one vector, then we have to work hand in hand to get the other vector that will be combined together to get the value of r. How? Now looking at this diagram, we have this line. When you make these dot lines, they'll be equal because it's going to form either a rectangle or a square, and a square has equal sides, so there this side will be equal to this side. Even if it is a rectangle, remember, opposite side of every rectangle is always equal. They are always equal. So this line will always be equal to this other line. That's why I put 4 Newton here also, since here is also 4 Newton. And that will help you to complete this triangle to be a right angle triangle. Once it is a right angle triangle, then you can make use of the trigonometric ratios to get the missing number given to you. So we have this line, we have included angle 30 degrees. Then you now find the force along the x-axis, the level to the letter x. So for you to get the value of x, among the ratios, we have sine, we have cos, then we have tangent, right? So we are going to make use one that will include the opposite sides of the angle and the adjacent sides of the angle 30 degrees. So I think looking at the formula or the acronym SOHCAHTOA, everybody know about SOHCAHTOA, and the SO stands for sine of the theta, and a sine of the angle theta will be equals to opposite over hypotenuse. This is opposite, this is hypotenuse. This is not what we're looking for. We have to get here, though we have double method to get it. You either use sine 30 equals to opposite, that is 4 Newton over hypotenuse, which is r, to get the value of r, or you should firstly find this, then combine them together to get r, and I believe you are going to have the same answer everywhere. Now what you will do is just like to use the tangent of the angle, that is tan 30 equals to opposite over adjacent, which is 4 over x. Now tan 30 is 0.5774, which gives you 4 over x. When you cross multiply, you get 0.577x equals to 4. Then divide both sides by 0.5774. You cancel this, goes with this. Now have x to be equals to 4 divided by 0.5774 will be the same thing as 7 Newton approximately. It's supposed to be 6.92923, I think. So it's going to be x to be approximately 7 Newton. That is the force acting along the x-axis. Then you now combine this and this to get r. So for us to get the r, the value of the r as the resultant, we are going to use Pythagoras theorem that says opposite or hypotenuse side square will be equals to opposite side square plus the adjacent side square. So the hypotenuse labeled with a letter r, which is the resultant. So we have resultant r square will be equals to the opposite side square is 4, then plus the adjacent side square, which is x squared. So we now substitute the value of x as 7. Then we now have r square equals to 4 square plus 7 square. Then r square will be equal to 16 square, as you're seeing it, plus 49, because 7 square is just 49. So what we have finally, or not final, what we have subsequently is just r square equals to 65. Then you now share square root for both sides to get the value of r. When you punch this in card, you're now going to have r to be equal to 8.06, which approximately r as a resultant to be 8 Newton. And the directions of that resultant is just this angle, which is Newton. Oh, sorry, not Newton. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. and north as 60 degree, then east. Why is it 60 degree? We are using this to level up our direction using 3-digit bearing. So when this angle is 30 degree, then this angle will automatically be 90 minus 30. So that's why we level this place to be 60, because the combination of this and this will give you 90 degrees. So here is 30, the remaining must be 60. That's why we take the directions of this resultant to be north, comma, then 60 degree east. That's how we point out our direction. So the direction is north, 60 degree east. This is a long process of doing it. There is a short process to do it. Look at how it's gonna be. So this is what we are given. We're asked to find the value of R simply and easy. Using the Pythagoras theorem, using the trigonometric ratios here, we can be able to get our R easily by saying sine theta equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Now sine of 30 will be equals to the opposite is 4, the hypotenuse is R. Now putting 1 under sine to level it as fractions everywhere, you cross multiply. After cross multiplying, what you're gonna have is just R sine 30 equals to 4. Now divide both sides by sine of 30. You know we have sine of 30. This goes with this, then R to be equals to 4 over 0.5, because sine 30 is 0.5. What we're gonna have is R to be equals to 4 over 1 over 2, which is 4 times 2 over 1, and this will give you 8 Newton. Therefore our resultant is 8 Newton. Compare it with the one I calculated before, so it's still the same thing. This is a very short process where you can get your R easily and straightforward, and also you can still use the other process. Mathematics and physics have this nature. They always give you a chance to chip in all your thought. Though science and philosophy, mathematics as a science, they are all tentative. Nothing that you think beside the box. Whatever you are going to think, or somebody would think based on the science and philosophy, they are all tempted. Nothing remained untouched. Everything were touched, or the whole thing were touched. So you can chip in and amend, say things that will rhyme the whole thought. If you have the chance to alter, you can alter, bring out your thinking. So like I use this to develop my solution, you can also choose another formula to develop your solution equally, and you can arrive at the same answer. So that's what it is. Thank you very much for the ears and the eyes you give me, and I wish please help me subscribe to my channel for more. It's only when you help me that I'll make myself grow, and that God will grow me up. So please and please, I try as much as possible to subscribe for my channel for our own good, your own good, and also my own good. Thank you very much. I remain your friend K Plus. Sorry, not K Plus actually. Ibrahim Kabirij or Kabirij, whatever you take, that should be my name. Thank you very much, and for you, yours.